Hi, my name is Tanya. I was born and raised in Odessa, and all my life I lived in Odessa. Now we are living in suburb of Fredericton. So Fredericton is the capital of New Brunswick province. We live in a village. It calls in Maryland very kind village. It's not a village like in Ukraine, you know, it's like a small city, but without the apartments, just own houses. Our village is located in the middle of the forest. It's very fun because in November we got a black bear in our backyard, some wild cats, the squirrels like our neighbors, raccoons, and we're from the big city in Ukraine, and there we saw only cats and dogs. So it's a very nice experience for us. We was exhausted of life of big city. Even in Ukraine, all our vacation was in the somewhere without the people. It was a Carpathian, some places near the nature, not big hotels, just some nature without people. And we discussed with my husband, why should we go to the vacation? Let's try to live like in vacation. If we like wild nature, if we like animals, if we like, let's try. And we start checking. Okay, we saw that it's Fredericton, you know, it's the capital of province. But then we watched a lot of video. One video was, you know, from Canadian government. It was like entertainment video about Canada, about New Brunswick, and we saw that the city is placed inside the forest. And we decided that we should try to live in province, looks like some Carpathian, you know, or near Carpathian territories. We received tickets from Miles for Migrants and Canada government. Then when we came to Canada, we received one-time financial support that the federal government shared to all Canadians. You know about this, every Ukrainians know about this. Then Multicultural Organization of Fredericton, that is short MCAF, they support us from the start, from Poland, and they still support us here. We have very good community members. They help each other with moving, you know, here in Canada, when you change your rent apartment, you should move with a big car or few cars. Help each other with some things, furniture, useful information. We have a active cultural life, Ukrainian here. We had a festival, multicultural festival. We had a Ukrainian Easterns here. So it's a very active, interesting life. It was around months ago. We did our first trip by our province, and we goes to Bay of Fundy. It's the ocean coast. It's amazing with our family. It was an Irving Nature Park, and it was a real rest for us. Maybe first time. Yes, sure, we are resting on weekends at home with family, but it was like a part of life before the war. When you go to the beach with the kids without any problems, and you're spending time in water, and our kids were so happy. Our son played with water until he became blue. Yes, and the people around, they're so smiley because he don't hide his emotions. He's 5 years old, he's autistic, and his emotions is usually expressed more than other kids. When he's crying, everyone will cry with him. And with he is smiling, everyone is smiling with him. And everyone asks, where are you from? What's your name, buddy? And I told his name is Misha. He doesn't speak. He's autistic. Okay, no problem. Autistic. Okay, no, my friend. Oh, my friend on work, on my buddy, on my neighbor. Everyone knows about autistic. Everyone is polite with such kids. It's very, very, very important for us, because in Ukraine he was not a part of society. Here he's part of society, and he have friends in school, and he got a lot of gifts on Christmas in his Canadian school. It was so sweet. Maybe before war, we planned to buy our house in Ukraine, and we have plans for next 5-10 years. And here we start from the scratch, but here we saw so much support from people, from government, from organizations, from everyone. And we saw so much progress for rehabilitation for our autistic son. We saw that our daughter, she is in 10th grade. She got a lot of friends. She now she is not so much stressed like was in last year in Ukraine. And before it was 2 years COVID without any school, it was distance education, then war. And for teenager, it's very hard to stay at home for whole time with some restrictions. And here I saw that my kids they're happy. Sure, they're happy. We're happy because they're happy. We understand that we will stay in Canada. We plan to obtain the permanent residence. That's the first goal for sure. After that, it may be buying a first house in Canada, not renting, and just to live a calm life, safe life. Because I don't sure how to say no, not power, but I don't want to move again somewhere. I don't do the stress for my kids. Again and again, move and move. Each month, move to each city, new apartments, and etc. So we have a big hope and the big plans. Live to Canada, stay in Canada.